welcome back to another Crypto Vector video where today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the first ever seen Web4 ecosystems on the market. Now, the reason why these guys are very interesting is you've all heard of Web3 as a concept, right? However, with all the benefits that Web3 actually comes with, there are a few downsides, such as a large financial responsibility, a large complexity of actually using all of these Web3 ecosystems, products, services, and whatnot. Web4 eliminates that and improves the overall efficiency and usability of every single thing on the blockchain. So without further ado, we're going to get into Grape today, and I can't wait to explain what is going on within this project. Now, before I get into it, if you like the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. You're going to find the link down below for a 10% increase in the GRP token that you can actually get if you just sign up today. And, not only today, and I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the blockchain, crypto, or NFT world. With that being said, let's hop straight into the video. So as I said, Web3 is a thing of the past, apparently. Web4 is taking over, and Grape is the leader at the forefront of this transition, right? This is the first Web4 infrastructure for a decentralized internet. I'm going to follow them to keep up to date with everything that they're doing currently and that they're going to do in the future. And in this video, my goal is to explain why these guys are better than traditional Web3 ecosystems and why you should probably get some token for yourselves and, some of the advantages that you're actually going to get from using it. So it is the first infrastructure for a decentralized internet, including two proprietary solutions, DAG and AI, to power complex decentralized apps. Now, they have the tech paper for those of you that are into tech, the tech enthusiasts on this channel. There's a light paper for those of you that want to understand in a little bit more depth. I'm going to link everything in the description below, but I also will be going over the light paper a little bit to explain these things in more detail for you all. But, a lot of industry experts are talking about them from a lot of different financial sides and whatnot. But Grape's two proprietary technologies are the most important part of this entire company, right? First and foremost, you have Vine, which I'll explain in a little bit, and you have And, which will improve the adoption of Web3 and push it to the next level of Web4. And as I said, Web3 comes with a lot of benefits, but it's very complex to use, especially for newbies in the crypto world, the blockchain world, and however you want to call it. It has tremendous amounts of financial responsibility involved, and the overall functionality is capped, as I like to say. Now, Vine plus And, that Grape is actually bringing to us, reduces the usage complexity by a margin, includes obviously a lot lower levels of financial responsibility because of the AIs involved, and the overall functionality actually grows as a result of this. So Vine actually formulates the transaction tree without hitting linear limitations or bottlenecks. It's based on the direct acyclic graph, or DAG, a mathematical-based technology that asynchronously generates entries in a decentralized ledger, allowing an unprecedented 700,000 transactions per second. Now, Ethereum does about 20 or 30. It's marginally better than any blockchain I have ever seen so far, and Vine is at the forefront of this development, right? And on the other hand, is an AI interface that improves interaction with each one of Grape's services, right? The final goal of And is to become the virtual assistant for all users on the ecosystem. And this is how it works, right? You have Grape services, which is authentication, smart contracts, DCS, marketplace, launch pads. And to transition into the Web4 world, And actually helps it restore access via biometrics, codeless launching of decentralized applications, distributing of data across nodes, matching of NFTs, autonomous shortlisting of projects, and a plethora of other benefits to be found in the light and tech papers. Now, Grape's platform allows the launch of any Web3 DApp, or DApp, or decentralized app, however you want to call it. All of Grape's services will power the real decentralization of the ecosystem, from wallet login to data storage. So you have the mainnet, which goes into the Vine, which goes into the branch chain, and this is what they can do. build launchpads, smart contracts, biometric user access, decentralized exchanges, AI-based interfaces for anything. If you need a chatbot on your website, it's just one of the many use cases. Marketplace, quantum-resistant encryption, decentralized cloud storage, and interoperable NFTs, standard transfer. The primary goal of Grape is to create a fully decentralized infrastructure, right? If you have one user node, it's 1,000 transactions per second. 10 user nodes, 10,000 transactions per second, and obviously 100 user nodes, 100,000 transactions per second. Due to the unique design of this entire ecosystem and interface, Grape network actually just grows, right? Each advanced node that is added adds an extra 1,000 transactions per second. So they can easily reach 700,000 transactions per second or even more. So you have the advanced nodes, you have the basic nodes, you have the extra rewards, and you have the rewards that you can access from your dashboard if you want to become a node, which I will show you in a minute or two. So please be patient and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed so far. Now there is a little video, a few videos explaining all of the sharding, everything about Vine, and all of this stuff. But you also have a very intriguing frequently asked questions section here, but that's not what I'm focusing on right now. We're going to focus on the core principles that are based on 6 pillars when it comes to Grape's ecosystem. Most importantly, it's security, right? You need to have a secure blockchain, whatever you're doing. It's important, right? Storage, flexibility, scalability, compatibility, and adoption at the end. Adoption is the most important part, which is why you will see a lot of people already using this ecosystem, and it will grow exponentially, which is why, if you haven't already, check the link in the description below to get 10% extra GRP with your first purchase. Now, Grape will simplify the creation of smart contracts by using right? Leveraging the power of AI, as everyone is doing these days, with language models and text-to-code translation, users are able to create smart contracts by formulating simple prompts, right? So the smart contract hops into which then distributes it to users and makes it very easy to use, because you're not just coding a smart contract by yourself. You have the power of AI to help you. And the strongest ecosystems out there, the strongest services, the strongest products are those that combines AI and human input. Okay, we all understand the power of AI and humans together. It is way more powerful than only humans, and it's way more powerful than only AI, which is why this is very important. Now, the network on the scalability side splits into shards to achieve unlimited scalability, where participation in the network becomes more accessible, pushing Grape to an unparalleled performance, right? So you have different games, you have different blocks, you have different shards that are all interconnected but split to make the ecosystem as efficient as possible. When it comes to compatibility, it supports interoperable NFTs. So a game designer can easily deploy smart contracts using their web UI. The game assets are created quite easily as well beforehand. The tokenized asset then starts existing. It's added to the game. The game is published on the marketplace. The tokenized assets are published out there. Using these tokenized assets in the initial game in the Grape ecosystem can start at this point, and the user can also use tokenized assets in any game in the Grape ecosystem. So it all starts from one game, but after that you're able to use it interoperably pretty much anywhere, right? So imagine you have a bunch of different games and you want to play all of them, but you don't want to transfer or purchase other assets. Well, Grape allows you to transfer your single asset into every single one of the games that you want to play. Now, when it comes to flexibility, projects that require maximum amounts of flexibility will be able to launch a branch chain and contribute to Grape's ecosystem and infrastructure by owning the native coin or having a custom transaction fee for themselves, being able to set a fee in the native coin, same functionality as in the Grape mainnet, but modified, to be your very own. Fast launch on the infrastructure, and obviously it all connects to the mainnet, and it solves a lot of the core issues for projects on other chains, such as zero control or fees in the network, support fees only in the network's native coin, or they are limited to specific flow without the possibility of customization. Quantum resistance is new, and it is fundamental in the post-quantum world, which is why their proprietary module DART is based on this quantum-resistant encryption algo, which allows Grape to ensure comprehensive security. So you have a user that has his data storage flow. I mean, these diagrams are very important to understand. Please feel free to pause the video whenever you want. You have the transaction flow, you have the security layer that generates the user's transaction quantum signature and also encrypts the file while initiating storage to make sure that everything is as secure as possible. And I think we have a last section, which is storage, which is a crucial element. And Grape actually allows anyone to become a node operator and provide disk space in exchange for a reward. You can do so yourself if you sign up down below in the description, obviously. So you have your storage. You have the possibility to monetize free space. The user does it, uploads data segmentation, and encryption using the DART layer that we talked about previously. And then you have the nodes, which obviously goes back into the user that uploads more data. Now, what I'm going to show you right now is a few of the use cases of what exactly is unique in Grape. So you have Vine, a scalable decentralized infrastructure with practically unlimited bandwidth based on DAG, and An, which is the AI-based interface to access Web3 technologies with the simplicity of Web2. Which industries can benefit most from Grape? Well, the whole point is scalability, all right? Grape is so decentralized that it is able to withstand huge loads. Now, this is very important for the banking sector, where you have a lot of info flowing here and there. Virtual worlds and gaming, manufacturing, logistics, healthcare, legality, legal, hospitality, pretty much anything with an absolutely huge, workload and info load and data load can be helped by Grape, right? And there is no layer 1 ecosystem on the market that can support all of its needs. For example, Gamify users generate over 500 million monthly transactions. Most ecosystems launch investment funds. Tron Foundation, for example, launched a 300 million Gamify fund, and AAA game developers work on these games such as Ubisoft. They all plan to bring NFTs to games, but nothing is able to support this in the layer 1 ecosystems that we have today. High transaction costs, low transaction speeds, insufficient infrastructure, limited interoperability, limited security features, and usage of centralized storages where, the server room can literally just go up into flames and all the data is lost are problems of today. Now, this is how the dashboard looks, where you have your total GRP balance, your GGT balance, and everything going on. If you want to purchase the coin, you can do so very simply. I'm going to drop the link in the description below. You're going to see how much bonus you actually get every single day by actually holding your Grape. And there's a lot of other things, such as an intuitive referral system where you're also able to refer people. And, if you do get to the first place, you can get $1 million bonus, which is not to be joked around with at all. Now, currently, you can see there is a bunch of entries, and all you need to do is pretty much just head on down below and learn a little bit more about the ecosystem, buy a little bit of GRT yourselves or GRP, and actually get into it. So the GRP token, you can find it right down below. There is no need to wait on it. And one other thing that you probably should know is you're able to find your wallet on the website. You can also join the airdrop if you want to get some free tokens yourselves. In general, this is an ecosystem that is unprecedented, unseen so far, which is why I'm very excited to actually see these guys start working and growing into the next few years. They've got a lot of things in plan, and I can't wait to see what's going to be happening in the near future. In general, GRP 10% extra if you head on down below in the description and purchase some tokens. And that's pretty much it for today's video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like. And lastly, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the blockchain, crypto, or NFT world. See you guys next time.